Let's explain the difference between homeschooling and online school. Before I begin, let me give y'all just a little bit of background, okay? Our twin boys, Mason and Maxon, they were born premature. So they spent their first 2.5 months of life in the hospital, in the neonatal ICU. That comes with its own challenges. We use that as our motivation to, okay, they say this, we're going to do everything within our power to make sure that's not the case, okay? The only thing that we knew was within our control is their learning. So we made that investment, and I kid y'all not, we had Mason and Maxon reading by the time that they were 1 year old. Yes, 1 year old. And I have video proof of them reading. I used to fast forward to 2020, okay? In 2019, 2020, the twins were to start kindergarten. Well, you know what happened in 2020, right? COVID. Then they started like a preschool. And the only reason why we did that preschool is because they would be receiving therapy all day long. So we had kind of got, I guess we had kind of got in that public school, like drop off, going all day. We got into that flow early, but only because they needed therapy. And we were really big on making sure they weren't behind in any areas, because again, these were requirements with them being born prematurely. Okay. Fast forward to 2020, as I was stating, they were supposed to start kindergarten. So we did pick a very good public school for them. But because of, you know what, I don't know if they're going to flag my video, but because of that virus that was going around, we decided on doing virtual school. So we have done public school before, and we have done online school before. Okay. And this was before we went down our journey of homeschooling. We did that for the entire year. I did kind of have somewhat of a revelation when we were doing online school, because I had to sit down with them all day long. I was assisting the teacher, basically, helping them with homework, showing them how to submit the assignments online. Because I was doing that practically all day, I did have the thought of, I could just homeschool, right? It would be a strain on me and the things that I wanted to do, because my husband and I, we were entrepreneurs. We still are entrepreneurs. We were entrepreneurs before we had our twins. We started in network marketing. I was like, you know what? I can homeschool. I was really hands-on. She kept complimenting how well they were doing. They were so smart that she put them in a separate little group with other like gifted kids, and she was giving them harder work that was on a whole nother scale. And this was in kindergarten. So I said, you know what? We did so much online. I know that that's the reason why she's able to do that. Let's just take a swing at homeschooling. So first grade year, we started homeschooling. So now let's get into the differences between the two. I just figured it was really important for you guys to know the background. Now, number one, start time.